Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to see how we can leverage Power Automate Desktop to do your daily activities for any type of administration work. So I'll specifically talking about the SharePoint administration activities using Power Automate Desktop, and there we are going to work with the run PowerShell script, and we are going to take help of our Copilot to write the script for us so that we can quickly write or get those scripts and then do a testing as well. So it's very pretty much handy. Like if you are into a already a mature environment, you must be having your PowerShell scripts for administration work, day-to-day reports work must be already there. But if you want to write some new script or modify some existing scripts, then it could be a way where you can save your lot of time using with Power Automate Desktop with the help of Copilot, modifying your script or writing a new script. So let's have a look on it. So I am into one of my environment, and that is make.powerautomate.com. Environment is my MSP1 environment, and when I go to my flows, I would see the option for cloud flows, desktop flows. So I'll click on desktop flow, and if you are new to desktop flows, then you can install this Power Automate Desktop tool via this option on the right hand side. You can install it, will download the Power Automate for desktop, and once it's downloaded, it's installed, then you can find that using your Microsoft search bar into your laptop, and you can open this Power Automate tool. So once it's open, it will show you your flows if which you have already created, or in under my flows, none of the flows if you are new to this environment. So once, as I said, like I want to automate some of the SharePoint admin work which I used to do on day-to-day basis. Let's say monitoring the site usages, or creating a list of inactive sites which are not accessed by any site owner within last 3 months, or extracting a list of users which are inactive into my tenant. So this sort of activities which generally a SharePoint administrator usually do. So that sort of scripts we are going to write with the help of Power Automate Desktop Copilot for PowerShell. So I'll just click on new flow, and we'll give this flow a name, SP admin activities, and create. And I will go inside this flow. So I am there, and now we have this Copilot for Power Automate Desktop is there. So you can start writing your requirements over here, or simply, as I said, like I'll be writing some PowerShell scripts. So you can start adding your actions from this search actions. So I'll just say run PowerShell script. So this is the script I want to have into my this flow. We should do some admin operation work for me. So right now over here, if you are very much expert into writing PowerShell scripts from scratch, even like could be more than Copilot, then you are welcome. Like you can go ahead and write your own scripts. But if you want to make it more quicker with the confidence that the script will work, then just use this Copilot for scripts. If I close it, you will again see this option, generate script with Copilot, and once you click on this one, it will give you an area where you can write your requirement. So I'll simply say need a script to get all the sites which are not used for last 3 months. SharePoint online sites which are not used in last 3 months, along with site owner names or emails, so that we can send the emails to them. Whether this site is not in usage, then we can delete it, we can clear that outside, and also export them into CSV so that it can be stored somewhere. And also mention it's a SharePoint online and 365 environment, because I should get the script for online environment with the ASP Connect. So if I don't write it, so you may get the script which is for SharePoint on-premise one, where it tries to read the SharePoint client side DLL, import them, and then do some. So right now I'm not writing it, so let's see like what it generates. I'll just expand it, and right now you see like we have this. It's reading from SharePoint client DLL, so that means it's try to look for the scripts into our on-premise environment where I should be having this uh, client library installed. So what I need to specify or modify my query is it's a SharePoint online tenant in M365 use SP connect SPO, so which will give this Copilot more context that what script I am looking for. So right now I got this, it's importing module SharePoint Online, SharePoint for partial, and then asking for my tenant name, and then it's saying for asking for credential, importing date, last threshold is, as I said, 3 months, and lately like it's iterating through all my sites which are not used in last 3 months and exporting them to this unused SharePoint sites. So this path you can modify the path, so I'll just put up one path. First of all, I'll just use this script so that I can modify it further. So I'm using it now. It copied the script into my writing pane. Now I can modify the stuff. So first of all, I'll just change the name of my tenant, and over here instead of credential, what I'll do, I'll just remove this one because I have my account MFA enabled account, so it will not let it pass. And usually these operations are done with the service account which does not have MFA, so then you are good like passing the credentials at this stage. But I'll let it to be open on browser, and then I will say connect to Windows credentials. So that's why I removed it, and now I'll just go to the bottom and we'll change the path for export CSV file. So I'll add up my path where I want to export this CSV. Now I'll save it, and from this step on right click you can run this step. If you just wish to do testing quickly, run from here. If you have multi-step this Power Automate desktop flow, then you can very well do that step by step. So I'm just running it, and it ran, and it gave me pop-up to connect pick an account. And we got this script unused site. I'll open this one, and you can see these are my sites which are not accessed in last 90 days and with the site owners email addresses. So you can use this information to send out the emails to site owners just to confirm whether they still need the site or not, and then you can take an action going forward. So this is one script or daily activity which as an admin I used to do, like fetching up all the inactive sites, and as well as there are multiple other activities kind of backup and restore, and then system health checks, or like finding the users, inactive users, that also you can very well do that. So for that, let's say I am dropping that one more activity, and again with the help of Copilot I'll just quickly generate that script which give me the users which are inactive into my tenant, and I will later on write a script to remove them from my tenant. So I'll just say script to give all the inactive users from my SharePoint Online tenant and export them into CSV. So we can say generate script. So again, like most of the time the scripts are good to go, but if you find something, you can still modify that script to fit in per your requirement. So we can just scroll down, we can see whether it's again taking this client DLL one, so I have to again specify M365 SharePoint online environment, and we can click on regenerate. So now it took the SharePoint online environment one, and we can see we can use this script and replace with our credentials. So I'll just remove this credential part. As I said, I'll just use the web. I'll log in the web way and connect SPO service with your this. I'll remove and I'll change my domain to my tenant name. And this, if you are looking for specifically for one site, so you can do that, and it will iterate through all the site. Right now it's just doing for one site, so you can actually iterate through all the sites to find out those inactive users. So it's okay. I'll just replace that to my path. Again, copying my path, and I'll say in file inactive users CSV. Save it, and we'll run from here and choosing my account, and it ran, and we got this file inactive users, and this will give me all the information for those users, which in turn can be used to send out email to these users or to reconfirm or to store it as an audit purpose. So that's how you can quickly write the PowerShell scripts to do your all the admin activities. You can modify them, you can very well save them, and as well along with these scripts you can, as I exported them, you can read out those exported file and then send emails to those users within this Power Automate itself. And if you're using that with a service account, then you need not to have any human interference over here. So right now I'm just picking my web user account, so that's why I used to click that connect with my account. But with service account you can very well rely to create this RPA process, which will do all the daily operations or health monitoring for you, and it will just save a lot of your time. So that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, please do drop your comments. Thank you.